I just figured out a little something about life and spirituality today while I was sipping this espresso and looking out at the sun. um, for most of us who've gone through anything difficult, which is all of us in our lives, you've used a combination of logic and critical thinking skills and analytical skills to solve all of your problems, to get out of your bad situations. But in turn, you learned all these cool skills, these critical thinking skills, logical skills, analytical skills, and you applied them somewhere in your life, somewhere else. Now, we've fulfilled, in a sense, that aspect of our brain. We fulfilled that. So we've become bored at a certain point. We don't find anything that thrills us anymore because everything that is to be logically sound, we've tested and made logically sound in our minds. So we are at a spot of boredom, and it's happening a lot younger in generations because we're up against different kinds of strife lately. Like, that's why they're saying this like awakening thing is happening. It's because like we're the generation that's kind of lost. We're in no man's land, all of us, and we're at this point where like we've invented all the inventions, we've accomplished all the things, and we're just kind of like circling around, chasing our own tail. That's where spirituality comes in. It is a new perspective on these logical things that we've learned. So we get to imagine again, create again, thought into action, which is alchemy, like non-substance into substance. So we then take these logical minded things like vibration, frequency, quantum physics, things like that, and we put a magic to them. We call them spell casting when we write like our certain affirmations or mantras now, like it's all kind of the same message and the same exercise for the brain because we need that creativity to feel complete, because that is our existence. Our survival nature is to procreate and survive. We've done that. Now we're bored. So we need to fulfill the emotion and the creativity and the childlike mind to fulfill our lives. That's how you create the balance and the, what's it called? The full circle, You need to let go of old restraints and let yourself have fun again. And if that's, all this stuff is true. Like there's a scientific kernel of truth behind every spiritual thing, But, and religion too is messages of basically telling us live that logic sound, but like with the compassion and humanity and care for others and humbleness and, learn to create with your hands. Jesus was a carpenter, learn to build, like focus on that moment, but also make magic in that moment. People call Jesus a healer. They say he performed magic, but who's to say he wasn't just a crystal healer? Or let's say like a light worker who made someone emotionally feel better, in turn made their physical self better because they care more and they get more involved and motivated, and your body doesn't start to die. And when you learn new things, you're constantly living. Once you stop learning, you stop living. Think about that. That's something Albert Einstein said. So learn to be creative again. Learn to imagine again. Learn to have fun. Learn to play outside. Learn to laugh. Learn to let go. Learn to live.